Dark Side here. Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to see what your favorite gacha games made for the month of February. Wow, I'm surprised it's March already. Wow, kind of fast. And I always say at the beginning of any of these videos, take this with a grain of salt. It's not set in stone. As you can see here, the figures shown here are rough market estimates, sourced directly from SensorTower. These estimates should be used only as general trend indicators, not as definitive revenue figures. Because you have to factor in, there's a lot of top-up sites people use that hasn't been factored in, and there's Steam purchases that haven't been factored in. You have Epic Game Store, so GOG. I mean, I can keep going. So this is just a general idea of what your gacha game made for the month of February. So let's get started. As we all well know, and some people love, Genshin Impact is still doing their thing. I don't think Genshin Impact will ever be dethroned, especially from this gacha report. So they're always going to be in the top 5, always. Wuthering Waves is hanging in there, doing very well. That's the introduction of the new characters, and I think the new guy Luke, he just dropped, and they say his story is pretty good, so it could be because of that. I haven't played Wuthering Waves in a few days, so I got to jump back in and check it out. I'm all over the place in that game. I got to figure out what to do in that game. Sometimes it's frustrating. You have Naruto Mobile at 38 million and change. Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle 34 million. Love and Thief Space is still hanging in there. The ladies are still digging this game. It just amazes me that we're talking millions here in a month. That is, my mind doesn't compute in my mind. You know, you could live 10 lifetimes, you might not even see $1 million. I just don't know. This is crazy. Maybe I should get into game development. I'm making some real money. Pokemon TCG Pocket 26 million. Arknights Enfield, I was playing last night, trying to build up my account. I haven't played in weeks, so I started playing yesterday. I don't remember. I know I'm up to like level 19 right now, so something like that on the world level. So slowly but surely. Arknights, the original Arknight, the OGs, 24 million. Arknights, the original one, they know how to make paper, so there's no worry with these guys. They're always gonna make money. Honkai Star Rail hanging in there at 21 million. Pretty Derby, 17 million. Puzzles and Dragons, 14 million and change. Monster Strike, 14 million. Endless Zone Zero, 13 million. Not too bad. DK, 13 million. Fate Grand Order, another OG, 13 million. I used to play Fate Grand Order. It's a great game. I just can't access my account. I was playing for a while, so my account is pretty hot, but the way the game is set up, I can't access my account, so it's like, whatever. Let's see, Gundam, they just lost 7 million. Battle Cats, 8 million and change. Dragon Ball Legends dropped about 3 million. One Piece Bounty Rush, 10 million. Only lost 500,000. I've had Dragon Traveler. I started it a few weeks ago. I got to get back into it. Too many games, actually. Just for an example, I'm playing Star Sailors right now. Just logged in. Do a quick pull, 10 pull, and see what happens. See if I get anything good. Oh, purple. So there's a little cheat code for this game I'm putting you guys on if you play Star Sailors. When you go into your friends list, you request, friends. Try to look for people that are high level and request friendship for them. The reason being, when you go into some of these stages, like if you're farming gold, EXP, whatever match, you can use their character, and that character can become your carry, and you can just breeze through a lot of the stages. And once you beat the stage with 3 stars, you can auto sweep it after that. So I found that out yesterday. I was just looking right now. I seen somebody use this guy the other day. I don't know if he's good. I gotta check him out. So I found that out yesterday. One of the content creators I follow, he he's been doing it, and he levels a lot of characters. So in his comment section, people ask, yo, how you got so many characters leveled so fast? The game just came out, and he explained, you know, the trick he was doing. Because a lot of games will let you use a person's character, and then you can only use it once or twice or whatever, and then you can't use it anymore until the next day. But in this game, you can continually use your friend's character. Nadia, I gotta see if she's any good. You can continuously use this character until you hit a wall. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, if you want to just like level your account faster, then yeah, that's a little cheat code I thought I'd put you on. Okay, I already have Nadia. So something new. Do these last two. Might as well. Yep, nothing. Last one. Yep, nothing. But I did happen to pull this lovely young lady the other day, so we built her up. Let's see what I got here. As you can see, level 25. I got her, this dude, working on this dude, her. That's another thing about this game, being that it's new. You don't know. You have to go to like one of those websites like Pridewin or something like that and look at the tier list. Yeah, guys, get back to the video. On Miyoji, 8 million and change. Light and Night, another game tailored for the ladies. Did pretty well, gained about 3 million. Summoners War, another OG. They know how to make money, so don't need to worry about them. Gained about 2 million. Blue Archive, wow. He lost almost 4 million. Infinity Nikki, lost about 3 million and change. Life Makeover, 6 million, not bad. Suni Miku, almost 6 million. Sambo Stars. Okay, these games are doing pretty good. They're hanging in there. So like I said, these are just general ideas because everything hasn't been factored in yet. From the other, you know, where you can do purchases and stuff like that. Beyond the World, 5.5. Bleach Soul Resonance, 5.3. Gained 500,000. I used to love Bleach. It's one of my favorite old school animes. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5 million. Cookie Run Kingdom. Okay, Cookie Run Kingdom, you go. Zero Lane, Watcher of Realms. I used to play Watcher of Realms. Marvel Contest of Champions at 4 million. Seven Nights Rebirth. And Float at 4 million even. Started playing that as well. But I haven't played in a while. So Reverse 1999, wow. One of my favorite games. As you can see here, I have it here. I play almost every day. So kind of sad to see it lost that much money. Trickle Revive, almost 3.5 million. Path to Nowhere is another game I used to play. Like I said, it's too many games, not enough time. Jujutsu Kaisen, watch the anime, never played the game. Lost a lot of money. 4.2 million. Heaven's Burn Red, another game I used to play. 3.1, not bad. Seven Deadly Sins, Grand Cross. I used to play that as well. Staying afloat at 3.1 million. Tiny Nikki, never heard of it. Too many Nikki games out there. Idolmaster, 3 million. Memento Warrior. This game always stays, this game never fluctuates. I think the highest I've seen it go is like 5 million. It either stays 3 million or 5 million. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, Zero Nightmare, another game that I currently play and enjoy. If you look here, I have it here as well. Probably playing that later on today. Lost about 2 million, that's bad. Why is the games that I like are losing money? I don't understand. Limits Company is another great game I used to play. Very niche, but it's very good. Shadowverse, lost about 4 million almost, yeah, something like that. One Piece Treasure, Cruise. Can't get into the anime, I'm sorry. I know it's a great anime. A lot of people say it's great, but I just don't like Luffy. If he looked cooler, maybe. Goes Frontline 2. I lost about 125,000. Tears of Themis, another game trailer for the ladies. 2.1. Fire Emblem Heroes, 2 million. Wizardry Variance Daphne. I heard this is a very good game. I gotta check this out when I gotta find time. Business Variance Daphne stayed at 2 million, not bad. Disney's Twisted Wonderland, 2 million. They lost about 2.7 million. Princess Connect Redive. Okay. A 500,000. One Piece Ambition. Almost 2 million. Tokyo Debunker, almost 2 million. This is the beginning of the danger zone, guys. This is like the entrance. We keep going lower and lower. So there's the revenue. Brush Chronicles, never heard of them. Gained about 600,000. Persona 5. Lost about 300,000. Madoka, Magica, Machia, etc. Jesus Christ, that is a name. That's a lot of words. At 1.7. Isekai Slow Life, 1.7. Pokemon Masters X, also 1.7. Solo Leveling Arise. I watched the webtoon. Or I read the webtoon. I didn't watch it. Or I read it. Whatever. Pretty good. So I couldn't get into the game. AFK Journey, still around. Epic 7 still hanging in there. They've been around the block quite a few times. They've been around for a while. So that's another game I play as well. Haven't played in a while, but I do play it. Zhang Soul, 1.6. Honkai Impact 3rd. Another OG. They've been around for quite a while. 1.5 and change. Languisher, 1.5. Brown Dust 2. Jesus. Lost about 1.3 million. That's another game I play. Haven't played in a while, but another game on my gaming list. Punisher Grey Raven, another game that I play. Okay. It went up to 1.4 from 690,000. That's pretty good. You would think they would make more because now they have a Steam client. They launched on Steam, so that you think that would be a little bit higher. But we'll wait and see. Dragon Quest TAC, 1.4. AFK Arena, 1.3. Fairy Tail Wizard Chronicle, never heard of it. I heard of the anime, but I didn't know they had a game. Okay. Dragon Raja, been around for a little while. Kaiju number 8, anime is amazing. Can't wait for the next season. Snowbreak Containment Zone. Okay, staying afloat at 1 million and change. Octopath Traveler, another great game. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I tried to watch the anime, I couldn't get into it. I guess because it's dated. Maybe I'm spoiled now graphically. Evertale. Oh, 1 million. Ethereal Restart. Wow. Another good game that I play. Haven't played in a while, but I do play it. Almost 1 million. Blue Lock. Based on the anime. Bang Dream. Elisora. Wow. Where it starts, guys. Boy. I'm Isekai Memories. Another Eden. Haiku Fly High. Jesus. Girl Wars. I don't know what that is. Guys are losing money here, people. Mekarashi. I always say this. Mekarashi, when it first launched, it was a thing. Everybody was covering it. My entire YouTube feed was different creators covering Mekarashi. Now it's cricket. You barely see anybody covering it. Well, there probably are still people covering it. Probably just not showing up on my YouTube feed, but in launch, oh my God. Everywhere you look, Mekarashi. Sword of Convalaria and Summoners, Aether Gazer, went up about 339,000. Another game that I play, haven't played in a while, but it's on my gaming list. Playing since launch. All these games that I mentioned that I play, I've been playing all of them since launch. So, Eminence in the Shadow I used to play. Idolmaster, 600,000. Yeah, this is where your eyes start to get teary. Lost Sword, damn, lost 600,000. Lost Sword is a fun game. I don't know why. It deserves a little bit more love than this. Power Fantasy, yeah, whatever. I thought with the Warp server they dropped last year, that would have made it better, but Guess it didn't. Left Claudia. This light. Couldn't get into this light. I don't like what is it? I don't like portrait. I like landscape. So H-Craft, never heard of it. Dolphin Wave, never heard of it. Destiny Rising, wow. That's crazy. When it launched, it was doing great. Tuhu. 380,000. God. Echo Calypse, I used to play. The only thing, my only complaint of Echo Calypse, well, it's not really a complaint, but one, they're a little bit too much on the raunchy side, on the, you know, sexual side, and two, the UI is too many things to click on, and oh my god, the events are all over the place. Kind of a turn off. Mobile Legends Adventure, never heard of it. Valkyrie Connect. All right, guys, this is where it gets bad. Outer Plane, oh my god, another game I used to play. Been playing since launch. I haven't played in a while, but Jesus, 340,000. Silver and Blood. I wonder if this game is still in maintenance. Let's see. Can we? Thank you. It's been in maintenance for like a month. And before, it wasn't even on the Google Play Store. Excuse me. It's not even here anymore. I don't know what's going on with that game. Oh. I don't know, guys. Anyway. I never heard of a game being in maintenance for a month. It's been more than a month now, maybe a month and some change. Guardian Tales, 300,000. Star Savior, 300,000. Yeah, this is the part of the neighborhood you want to be in. Fantasy Record Keeper, Bleach, Brave Souls, and it just gets worse. Worse and worse, guys. Ninja Defenders, Mobile Suit Gundam, Alice Gear, Aegis, Honkai, Akuin, Star Wars Mecha Girls, Tower of God, Atelier, Resiliana. That was a pretty good game. Sword Art Online. These are 190,000 a month. Crazy. I don't know why I'm surprised, guys. I do one of these videos every month, so I guess just seeing the numbers just, I don't know, messes with your mind. Final Fantasy War of the Vision, 180, Eversoul, 175. I remember when Eversoul was the thing. I used to play Eversoul. Realms of Pixel, 170. Oh, my Counterside went up 90,000. Okay. Counterside's been out for a while. I used to play it as well. Morrimans, I heard that's a really good game. It's very niche, but I heard it's good. 149, Break My Case, 130. Lord of Heroes, I used to play. Anchor Panic, I used to play. Idly Pride, never heard of it. Idolmaster, never heard of it. Yu Yu Hakusho, oh my god. Reverse Blue, Grand Chase, Summoner's War Rush. 100,000 for the month. Oh my god. I don't know. Devil May Cry, 90,000. Resident Solstice, 89,000. Horizon Walker. When Horizon Walker launched, it was a thing for a little while. One Punch Man World also was a thing. Another thing that factors in and caters to the downfall of these games is this: a lot of these games don't market properly. Some of them don't even market at all. You're not even aware of these games. There's no ads, there's no commercials, there's no type of marketing to let you know this game exists. That's another reason why these games fail. Perfect example, I know it's on this list. Fellow Moon, you could use an example. There's no marketing for that, and that game looks pretty good. There's one in particular that's about the EOS. It's here somewhere. Probably at the bottom. Right here, Mirror Star Legends wasn't a bad game, but this game shot themselves in the foot twice. One, it's made by Crunchyroll, or published by Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll's track record is not that great. And two, again, marketing. You know, a lot of these games, Black Beacon shot itself in the foot. Still alive in CN, but look what it's making. Barely $3,000 for the month. I don't know, guys. I don't know anymore. Opus Falling Star, about $2,000. I read somewhere a few months back, they're working on a new version of Higa Naruto, so they're gonna revamp everything. They had like clips and, you know, like screenshots. It looks a lot better than the original. So this game really marketing as well, but also it failed because this launched around the same time as Honkai Star Rail. So they launched at the wrong time. Because everybody was hyped for Honkai Star Rail at the time, and you want to go launch your game around that same time? That's not gonna work. You either launch it before Honkai Star Rail or after Honkai Star Rail. So that's another thing that, you know, led to their demise. Yeah, so One Punch Man World, EOS Global. Jesus, Data Live, $2,000. Licia, Astral Fall. Not good, guys. Not good at all. Yeah, I don't want to make the video too long, but again, take this with a grain of salt. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And seriously, guys, be safe out there. It's a crazy world we live in. And if you're not safe, you can't play any of these games. That's it for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.